like,
the best part is that it cut in when you said, I'm going to have to fake it. Well, welcome to Brindlewood Bay. We're all very real and not faking it at all. This is welcome to Brindlewood Bay. Oh my goodness. Welcome to As It Is
I'm not
Below.
real.
Are we real?
As it is with you. Oh, as it's below.
See, sleeper cell agent. It came out of you.
Now they know we're not real.
To As It Is Below, a Brindlewood Bay actual play campaign from Looking for Mom ttrpg. Special shout out to good big stretches. We love a big stretch, a big stretchy, if you will. Good big stretch. We have lots of things going on here at Looking for Mom, besides Brindlewood Bay, which you should continue to watch because I think we're funny and we might be real. We'll find out at the end of this. You can also watch actual plays of Alien, Humblewood 5e, City of Mist, Pirate Borg, and more. Some of these games do stream, so if you like to catch games live, we've got you covered there. In addition, we're putting out 2 narrative podcasts coming soon. A Blade Runner Replicant Rebellion from Andrew and the Electric State RPG from Maya. So those are going to be coming out to your podcasting platforms. Very excited. And we'll have more details when those are finalized and ready to go for you. You can subscribe to get those notifications because I'm pretty sure we're also putting out audio on YouTube, as well as the rest of our games by subscribing, getting your alerts, doing all of those things that you're supposed to do to support a channel. We'd love to have you do that for us. This is episode 2 of the Freezer Section of Murder by Jonah Knight, which is in the unofficial Brindlewood Bay Mysteries Anthology, Volume 3, that you can find over on DriveThruRPG. We're big fans of Jonah and his writing and his work, and we're also big fans of this game and grocery stores, so it all works out. Total intersection. That's what we want. Last time on As It Is Below, our Mavens decide to hit up Ocean View Grocery mere minutes before close because mark time is all the time when you're a retired book club Maven. You gotta get your drink on. After speeding into the parking lot, we have a little dream flashback with Marina involving George Mapplethorpe, a bank full of oddly dressed and drenched souls, and the creeping sense of interacting with something large and outside the scope of your ability to comprehend. After that, Marina shook it off, and we cut back to the present here at the grocery store just a little bit before close for you all to divide and conquer and get your limes, your crazy straws, and your frozen margarita mix and get out of there and back home to Taya's garden for a night of inevitably falling asleep. Their drink plans were quickly thrown into disarray when the body of beer truck delivery man Jason Fairbanks, it was found... Oh, I lost my spot. Found stuffed in the freezer section. Our Mavens sprung into action and with limited time as the store closed fully, and as we found out for a final time as it had been sold, they found themselves locked in with a killer on the loose. The Mavens found some odd clues, including a newspaper article about a bank robbery arrest happening in the store about a decade ago, as well as an odd timer in the stockroom counting down ominously. Taya accidentally made herself look suspicious, shocker, while trying to investigate the deceased in front of the store manager's eyes, and the Mavens made some friends of old connections and relations. We left off, and where we're going to start back up, with Taya nearly convincing everyone she was again injured, with our whole crew back in the stock room when a scream pierced the air of this locked up fluorescent food fun house. Wow, I wrote that for myself and I knew what I was doing, and it was still hard to say. Fluorescent food funhouse. Yeah. Well, let's cut back into that. Let me move us over here, a scream has just ran out. It's not back here in the stockroom. And I think our camera cuts between everyone's reactions. We see Violet near Taya in a rolly chair. We see Marina with Courtney not far behind. We see, I believe, Daisy, if I remember right, the PT stockroom assistant who has run back to try to give aid to someone who was supposed to be injured, but maybe isn't. And the leaning in head of Mr. McGee through the freezer section door that has been broken by some poor rolls in the last session. The scream is quickly followed by an, "Oh my god! Oh my god!" as the voice of Scarlet Snell rings out, loud for all to hear.
Did you catch the murderer?
You see Daisy's head kind of whip back and forth where she had just like scuttered in, heard the scream, looked back. You said, "Did you catch the murderer?" And you don't hear anything from Scarlet. I can.
Oh, no.
Are you? I'm gonna go.
Yeah, it's okay. Violet can take care of me.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, there's ice in the seafood section or the freezer.
Okay.
And she turns around. You hear some loud conversation as Daisy goes running back in to talk to Scarlet. And you hear Scarlet say, "Well, is he even breathing? I'm not getting down there to check." And you hear Daisy sort of say something else.
Who's not breathing? Who's out there?
I think Violet's gonna start scooting Taya towards what's going on.
While that's happening, Taya's gonna lean over by the body and grab like some peas to put on her back.
I'm gonna scuttle over. Also ask,
Okay.
like, are you okay? That looked amazing, by the way. You're gonna have to teach me how to do that whole sequence. But are you
Yeah,
With,
I'm,
like,
I'm fine.
Lots of pads on the ground.
Yeah,
Not
okay.
concrete.
Violet, I'm so sorry about the like crow bone thing. I'm trying to like develop a code so we can like not alert people around us, but I don't think it's working.
I think we
You're
just
making a code about people? This is Courtney, who's been right next to Marina this whole time. About crows?
Just a fun code for us, you know. In our old age, we need something to do.
Yeah.
Well, it
And I
seems
have
like you
crows.
took up gymnastics too.
Yeah,
They
gotta
have-
keep the mind active and the body.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They have you?
The crows.
That doesn't make any sense.
I mean, like, but they're not like pets though. They're like wild crows, and they like want to be my friend. So it's like a whole thing.
It sounds like it.
I have a crystal or crystal. Marina can tell you about it.
Oh yes, the crow stole. Look how lovely it is. And just like take out all of like my little bag, and then Violet knit this bag. It's really quite beautiful. And then show her all my little crystals.
See, we have many hobbies, Courtney.
Yeah. We have a lot of time.
I'm not saying you shouldn't have any hobbies. It's just crowbone was just such an odd phrase.
Yeah. You know.
I want to be a part of your little code. That sounds fun.
Oh.
Okay.
Well,
Do you have code names?
Well, you see, you have to go through a couple tests first before you can join our little code group.
Oh, so you're elitist.
We're not elitist. We're just filtering people.
We want to make sure people are serious about their interest in code.
yeah, and for the right
Yeah.
reasons.
Yeah.
So you all are the authority on the right reasons to be interested in code?
I mean, you don't want like people just spreading our code everywhere, right?
Yeah, because then it wouldn't be a code.
I guess it doesn't. I mean, I don't feel any type of way about your code because apparently I can't be a part of the group unless I take a math test.
Yeah. It's less of a math test, more of like a, you know, we're hiring you for the job kind of test.
Oh, will I get paid?
Interview.
This is a paid position?
With snacks?
And crystals?
Mhm.
Yeah. And
Um,
sometimes crochet.
And tea. We have
Oh,
tea.
and gymnastics lessons.
Oh, and margaritas.
Is this what my taxes go to?
Not at all. We don't get any money.
Although, do you think we could, like, maybe, you know, we make this more formal?
Wait.
We'll
You
talk
hear
about it.
Scarlet in the background. Does anyone know who the fuck this is?
Oh my god, that's right. And then just
Okay. Start scooting the chair again.
just not breathing. Let's just
I think it might take a minute. I'm assuming there's like, you know, that little floor transition from the freezer to the main part of the store. So like Bella like turns Taya around backwards and like carefully gets the wheels.
And I'm like extra selling the hurt.
Oh gosh, I didn't mean to jostle you. I'm so sorry. Just two more
Violet,
wheels, two more wheels.
please.
I'm sorry.
Taya, roll me the day move with presents
Oh.
to sell this because Courtney's alongside you.
Great, cool, okay. With presents?
Yes.
Okay, thank goodness. 9. I really need to
Okay.
have my presents.
On a 9, on the day move, you'll be vulnerable, opportunity to back down. I think you kind of get the sense as Mr. McGee also comes over to this area on the way to the bathrooms, you're only going to be able to get one of them to believe this, and not the other.
I'll pick Mr. McGee if I could.
I don't know if you get to pick.
Oh, okay. I thought it was a choice.
Let me see. Let me think about it. You get to pick whether or not you do it or back down and not have the consequence at all. So if you're gonna put on the act, I think one of them will believe you, one of them won't.
I'll do it. I'm already in trouble.
Okay. They both sort of quizzically regard you, but I don't know if you, Taya, can tell in this moment who's starting to doubt you. Though one of them already highly suspects you of something, but he also saw you fall earlier, so we'll see.
I think I just need some more healing crystals. Do you have any?
oh my god, take the whole little bag. And then just like I'll put it in your pocket and just like put your hands in there, just soak.
I like put it in my jacket pocket and I have my hands in my
And so the group of you, Taya on wheels, Violet, Marina, Courtney, Mr. McGee following behind, all make your way to the bathroom, which is on the in the little hallway that goes up. It's got stairs up to the loft of the manager's office, and it's got the bathroom doors right there next to the edge of the freezer section. And standing in that little hallway, you see a surplus of people. Isaac is there. You see Scarlett's red hair, clearly. Daisy is standing there. And you've got Mr. McGee with you. Stripes is kind of in the background. Like not, he's the they're the furthest back of this group. And there's, Daisy is knelt on the ground, but is starting to stand back up as a figure on the ground starts to stir.
Kind of like see if I can see through the people, like who's there on the ground. Like try to wiggle in.
Yeah. As you wiggle in to get a view, Marina, there is a about a 30-year-old sort of muscly man, like kind of stirring, groaning on the ground. He reeks, and he might have thrown up on himself. And he's halfway in the bathroom, halfway out of the bathroom as he's starting to stir. Oh, everything is so fucking bright. Oh my god. You turn the goddamn lights off just for 1 second. One.
Oh, hi. Are you okay?
Do I look okay?
I mean, no, but like, what's wrong with you? What happened?
What is this, 20 fucking questions? Give me 1 second. He kind of pushes himself up against the wall and is leaning against the wall. He's got bags. His hair's flopped in different directions. He does not look well. Oh, gosh. What are you all looking at? Have you ever seen a man crawl out of a bathroom before?
I
I
mean,
mean,
yeah,
obviously we're
always
looking at you.
Yeah.
I mean, who wouldn't want to look at me?
I mean, I certainly don't want to smell you.
Oh God.
Taya's just gonna gaggle.
That's my natural musk. Washing hands is for the weak, for the sheeple.
Oh no.
No wonder you don't feel good.
No, I'm fine. I just, maybe I had a little too much to drink. As if there is any. No, took a little nap. It's fine. No one bothers you if you lock the door in the bathroom.
You were napping in the bathroom after getting drunk?
What, are you a cop?
No, I'm just making sure that I understand you.
Had a few rounds with the buds, and then, yeah, I used the restroom, and then they opened the door. They damn near almost broke down the door, or maybe I left it unlocked. Anyway, you shouldn't infringe on someone's rights like that if they're in the restroom. And now I'm talking to you, yahoos. I'm Harry.
Hi, Harry.
Hey.
Hey.
You said someone pulled you out of the bathroom?
No, the door. Oh, I can't remember a lot,
Really?
but that, something that well, since I was a kid, it's fine. I'm fine. I'm totally okay. And he kind of looks between everyone. Daisy has fully stood up. She goes, "This man's incredibly hungover.
Yeah.
You need electrolytes, sir."
Yeah, do we want to like leave him in the bathroom maybe so he can't do other things?
I can make my own decisions.
So
And he
the
starts
stench
to get up.
circulate and like
I mean, Violet like looks at like Taya and Marina with like eyes wide open is like, if he can't remember things, he might have done things.
Do you say that, or you just look at them?
I think she's gonna say that.
A lot of heads turn your way when
Just
you
saying.
say that.
It's true.
Mr. McGee goes, "Well, that's an easy way to try to clear your friend."
Clear my friend, I'm just trying to stay alive. Look at her. She can't even walk.
Yeah, I like.
He like scoots her a little bit to drive the point home.
You hear Courtney underneath her breath go, "She can run."
Yeah, when her knee isn't hurt.
yeah, and the adrenaline's pumping.
Yeah.
Harry goes, "You should give me that chair. If you can run, you don't need it."
Oh,
Violet
it's the worst.
slides Taya away from him. It's like, whoop.
He wobbly stands up. He goes, "What does a guy got to do to get a fucking Gatorade? Do I have to go do it myself? I'll go do it myself. Out of the way, out of the way." As soon as he opens his arms, reeks. His thumbnails, his fingernails are dirty as he's pushing out through the group.
Eyelashes. No.
Isaac audibly gags as he scuttles out of the way to not be touched by this man.
Marina like takes out like some kind of like incense or perfume and just starts like.
I was thinking Violet pulls out some hand sanitizer and just shares it around.
God.
Some Febreze.
Some Febreze. Yeah, maybe he should be put in like the freezer aisle because oh dear God.
Yeah.
Yeah, agreed. And he shouldn't be talking to you like that, Marina.
I don't even pay him any mind.
Harry makes his way away, and you can hear the familiar crack open of like a can of something in another aisle.
What is everybody else doing? Are they like watching him?
They're a little in shock from the whole debacle. I think Daisy is starting to follow him to be like, no, you need like a Pedialyte, not put that down. Um, as they try to get Harry to have not more alcohol. And Mr. McGee is behind you all, so I think as you wheeled Teo away, he had to like back up a little bit. Scarlet, arms folded, annoyed. Stripes, I think Stripes has gone back to shopping at this point. She's like, oh, okay, well, back to putting together. My kid's really gonna, yeah, Gatorade would be nice for them if they don't feel good. And just sort of walk away, leaving the three of you, Courtney, Mr. McGee, and Isaac all standing, and Scarlet all here.
Okay.
So Scarlet, were you the one who found him like this?
Well, yeah, I had to go to the bathroom, and the employee one is trash. So like, I'll go use the regular one. Open the door. He didn't lock it. And there he was, just passed out.
Yeah, sorry you had to find the stink bag like that.
Oh well, I've found a lot worse men in a lot of worse places. But not every day I find someone who smells worse than I do after a long shift. You know how long it takes me to get rid of the fish smell? Half a day. Every day. Every day I spend half a day.
Sounds crazy. But at least you don't smell like that guy.
Yeah. Fish is definitely better than that.
Can't even imagine having enough money to drink as much as that guy did to get the way he is.
Do you know him personally?
He comes in here, and you see Mr. McGee and Isaac all sort of nod a little bit. I've seen him once or twice, but I mean, that's the first time I've heard his name.
Huh.
Oh, Isaac, like he always he stops by late at night like this, probably, usually right after Jackson does a delivery, because he wants the fresh stuff. I don't think he understands how canning and distillery works.
Yeah, he seems like the type that doesn't understand how a lot of things work.
Mm-hmm.
You're telling me.
Truth.
Sounds like you, Mr. McGee. Mr. McGee is just like, oh, Isaac, I'm going to be so glad to not be your boss anymore. So glad. And I can say that now because we're technically closed and you're technically not working, as you so clearly put it just a little bit ago. Well, this has all been so fun. I'm going to go back to watching my dead friend's body. Make sure no one, I don't know, tries to tamper with it. And he looks right at Taya.
Taya, like, shoots him some finger guns.
Yeah. Scarlet's still there. She doesn't seem eager to get back to her show right now. And Courtney, I think we've established it, like, both wants to be a part of your group and like doesn't, so she's just kind of around.
Scarlet, is there any like a hot water dispenser in your like employee area or something?
Hot water dispenser?
Yeah, just like anything that can brew hot water.
We've got a faucet.
I mean, I was thinking everyone seems a little bit frazzled, and I like look over at Violet and Marina just to look at them really quick, make sure they're okay. I have some tea from my garden. We could brew up some tea for everyone so we can just calm down a bit.
Roll me the day move with presents.
Again?
Yeah, because you're talking and trying to convince. Yeah.
Come on. Let's go. Ooh, okay. 8.
We don't have like a brew tap of anything, but it does get really hot. So probably make some weak tea.
Yeah. I mean, do you guys want any? Violet, Marina, Courtney?
Oh,
Yeah,
tea.
I think some tea would be nice, since we don't we should probably wait for margaritas.
Yeah, we can't end up like Harry or whatever his name is.
No, God, no.
Yeah. Could you fetch me some, Scarlet, please?
No.
All right, cool, awesome.
I
Let
can
me get
take
up.
you over there. I'm not, one, gonna work for free, or two, let you all go back behind the seafood counter.
I mean, that's why I asked you, and you're not working for free. You're getting tea out of this.
That's not money.
I could give you money.
Okay. $50.
Taya like starts shuffling through her stuff. Okay, $50 is a bit steep. Sorry about that. I've got
I can get you
5
cold
pennies.
water.
Cold water? Cold tea.
Yeah, you can take some of the freezer burn stuff and you just wait a long time.
Ooh. Okay. Violet, can you turn me around, please?
Bills to pay.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna. $50, take it or leave it.
To get me hot water? Can we meet in the middle?
40.
That doesn't. You went to school, right?
60.
Oof. That's a no. I get it. It's okay.
Yeah.
Violet, turn me around.
Yeah.
Gotta pay the bill somehow. And she just sort of huffs and walks away. And you guys hear Isaac say, "Well, yeah, if I owed as much as you did."
Owed as much as she does?
What is she? Oh, into who?
I'm sorry, you guys involved in local politics like at all, or?
No, really.
Scarlet is the worst driver in Bay. I'm surprised none of you have been hit by her yet.
It's the crystals.
You know how every sign in our parking lot is dented?
Oh.
I thought that was the kids.
No.
Really?
No, she's got like a shit ton of parking tickets.
You know, I've been there.
You look like you would have been there. I mean, affectionately.
I'll take it as a compliment. Thank you. And I like puff out my jacket a little more.
Kind of gives you like an elbow, like good job.
Yeah.
I wink at Marina.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, I think since most of the people are gone, Violet's gonna just open the door to the bathroom and look around. Like, nobody knows what he was doing earlier. What if he like left something incriminating in the bathroom?
Ooh.
Yeah, you open the door, and I think Courtney comes to look too a little bit.
She's doing this. She
I
expects it to
sensitive.
smell bad.
It does.
Yeah.
It does. Roll me the meddling move with reason.
Absolutely.
Meanwhile, you guys hear Courtney talk about like, I mean, when you owe money, you can be stressed. I understand if she's a little snippy.
All right, we have a 9.
Ooh. Yeah. On a 9. I think you see something not down low, high up. Feather picking out of the vent.
Ooh.
Problem is here, Violet, you can't reach that on your own. But you do have a sink and a toilet, and your friends, and Courtney.
Yeah.
Figure out a way to get it.
All right. Courtney, you were wanting to join to learn the code. I got something that I could use your help with. You said feather, right? Out of character, real quick.
It's like flapping a little bit. It's not a
like,
feather, but
okay.
it's feather flapping. Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, I heard the word feather, and I was like, I feel like that's not right, but like, do you think you could? There's something strange up there in the vent. Do you think you could, just these old bones aren't quite. I got to do more gymnastics, Do you think you could grab that for us?
They move with presence.
Okay.
What do you think will happen if you fail to convince her?
I mean, I feel like she could point it out to somebody else and give like the actual killer a chance to get the evidence before we can. I mean, she could fall on us. I mean, that could be problematic.
Yeah.
Be very clumsy.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I think any of those things could happen. I think the risk here, the biggest risk, besides like if Courtney did it, then this is her getting to get her own stuff back, which you won't know until theorize. Is if she falls, you're right there. But I think in a presence role, the consequence could be if she believes you and does it and gets up there and falls. I think maybe another consequence could be if she does fall, she's really not gonna like you. Or really dote on you because she feels so bad about falling on you. Or refuses to go up there at all.
Yeah.
Says you're trying to endanger her or get her to help. She's been here what Mr. McGee is saying. She saw Taya run. We'll see. Roll me 2d6 plus presence.
All right. Oh no. That's gonna be a whole 7.
How much is this clue worth it to you? Because on your 7, you're gonna be vulnerable. You have the opportunity to back down. The sink is wet, and you can see that Courtney's got ankle braces on. She'll go up there because she wants to be a part of your group, but I think you can kind of see it might not end well. She can get it, but can she get back down correctly? You can either have her go up and know that something bad might happen afterwards, or not have her go up and leave it there. I mean, you're right. I am younger than you. I can climb up there.
I thinking about it, I appreciate your enthusiasm, but I think maybe it's not worth, you getting hurt. But I wonder, maybe we can look around. Do you think they've got any of those like grabbers or anything in the store? Maybe you could help us find something like that.
I mean, yeah, I could go look.
And do you mind if I give you a little bit of advice?
I guess not.
So, listen, don't get me wrong, we're nice people, but don't endanger yourself, for strangers in a grocery store that there's been a murder,
You asked me to, and you all did.
But that was, we're older. We accept the consequences of those choices. We
don't have much longer to live, so might as well do it.
Yeah.
What, do you
What
think
do
you're
what
gonna
do the
get
kids
killed?
say?
I'm just saying,
Yellow?
there's not a lot of time left, so might as well do the things that we do, right?
She's just looking between all of you.
YOLO, that's it.
I
That's what
forgot.
my grandkids are telling me.
Good luck with whatever you're doing. It's suddenly dawning on me that I don't know if you all are the killers, and I've seen some things, and it could be someone else. I mean, Scarlet doesn't seem too nice either. I'm just gonna go wait by the front with all the glass and the cameras, and
Okay.
yeah, she
That's
sort of like
probably-
scoots
probably a wise
around you, and you hear her quickly walk off.
Are we finally alone?
Three of you. Oh no, Isaac's here still.
Oh, Isaac.
Here.
Isaac's like, oh, I thought we'd never get rid of her.
Yeah, Isaac, do you want to hop up there?
You can give me a boost if you want. I mean, you know, I forgot about YOLO.
Yeah.
Or Isaac, could you get us some hot water?
Oh yeah, those are your choices.
No, they're not. Those aren't my choices.
I mean, they're the choices we've presented to you.
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot that you three were in charge of everything. My mistake. No.
It's okay. You can apologize now.
No, I'm good. I don't. No. I won't be climbing up on the sink. I advise none of you do, because that sounds like a lawsuit waiting to happen. And as much as I hate Mr. McGee, I don't actually wish him the most ill will.
Why do you hate him?
You met him.
I mean, like a little
Look at the guy. Second, I'm not going to go get hot water because I don't want Scarlet to kill me for doing it for free when she asked for $60. No, thank you.
Well, I'll give you
Figure speak,
5 pennies in my
actually.
pocket.
Yeah, because that's going to pay for college tuition.
Could help.
Yeah.
Maybe in your time. I'm going to go.
Don't forget to YOLO.
Do I have the gray hair yet? You hear him like saying that as he walks away.
You could check in the mirror.
You did. I don't want to take away the opportunity. You did try to ask him why he. Like, I sounded like you were meddling potentially, Violet.
Maybe a little bit. Seeing if we could get some more info on just some of the people. Just a mild meddle.
A mild meddle.
Yeah.
Well, it's gonna be meddling with presence because you were speaking and trying to convince him.
All right.
As you guys all just bombarded him, telling him things you wanted him to do.
Yeah.
You're not
A great way to get a high schooler to listen
wow.
to you.
That's gonna be 5. I think. Yeah. That Violet's
Keep her
not
reaction.
in with the young crowd.
Goodness, we're not making friends at all.
You had Courtney for a bit.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh,
We should have
I
Gold
get-
Crown Mystery moved it. Regrets.
already rolled.
Yeah. We need to remember
Keep
that,
your
though.
reaction on a miss here. I think what happens is as he's like, no, I'm gonna go, right? And you guys are having this whole spit. Like as soon as he starts edging around the door to leave, all of the lights go off. Every single light. You hear a gunshot.
I kind of like grab on to see if I can reach for either of them. Like
Yeah, I like
yeah.
wrap around to grab Violet and Marina.
all here, all warm, all alive.
Okay. Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Good news is
Anybody have any shooting pains? Oh, I shouldn't have said that.
No shooting pains.
it's none of you. Thankfully.
could have been us.
God, what's with this grocery store?
Yeah, like you're just here for limes.
For more margs.
How crazy.
It absolutely can be one of you on a keeper reaction. The first thing my keeper reactions are for the folks at home, just above table for a moment, because that was a very serious event. Separate the Mavens, kill a suspect, inflict a condition, put a Maven in danger, show a Maven being killed, remove an item from a cozy little place, have an official show up, reveal a void clue, or cut to commercial.
Oh.
Back in now, lights off, Marina in the dark grabbing both of you. The sound of a gunshot, and then followed up by like a scream of some sort. The lights do not come back on.
Oh no.
Do any of us have a lighter or something that produces light? She tries to like click crystals together, hoping for a spot.
I think you've got it. You've almost got it.
Oh wait,
Oh
phones.
yeah.
Phones have light. And I think just like takes out her phone and like puts the like tries to put the flash on, but it keeps being the camera.
Yeah.
Can Taya look around for like a flashlight? Because it's a store, right? They should have flashlights.
You guys are in the bathroom,
Oh, we are in the
so
back.
if you want to, it's going to be a little roll because you are looking around in the dark while presumably there's someone with a gun.
It's not worth it. I'm sticking with my Mavens.
I think maybe like Marina would eventually get the flashlight on her phone. Maybe like the camera that is flashlight
You just
Yeah.
keep flashing it, like
recording.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah, you're recording it.
Yes.
Okay. Do any of you leave the bathroom? Are you all just staying there?
Guys,
I mean, Violet, do you really need whatever's in that grate?
yeah, I mean, there's something up there. Like, it's got to be a clue. Like, this guy, like, who knows when he got here and how long he was passed out here, and maybe he didn't know what he was doing and didn't think the beer was fresh enough and went on a rampage. Like,
I mean, I could try building something. My back's actually fine. I was just trying to not look like the killer anymore.
oh, well, that's good. Yeah, maybe we can. Maybe there's something in here that, yeah, maybe because it's got to be something, right? Like,
Yeah.
you don't just have things in vents.
Can I close the door to the bathroom to make sure no one comes in?
Yeah.
Yeah,
You hear, as you do that, you guys hear like some general panic and the sounds of footsteps running around.
yeah, I close it and I lock it.
Okay, there's got to be something in here that can help us, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I can build something. Can I look around and use my Angus MacGyver move?
You can look around, but I believe it's the rest of us who get to decide what you find.
Yeah. Let me know. Tell me.
We're in a single stall grocery store restroom that had a passed out drunk man in it prior. So we need to think of 3 items, one from each of us, and then Taya's gonna make them useful.
I think there's some chewed up gum under the sink.
Gross.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
I think a toilet plunger.
Oh.
That was mine.
Which is worse?
I thought of something. I think maybe this toilet has been serviced recently, and you know, like the floating ball that goes in the back of the toilet that's like on the chain,
Uh-huh.
that has been replaced, but the other part hasn't been taken away. So the
Oh.
old one is here in the trash bin.
Oh, gross. Guys, this is the worst amount of items that you've given me yet, but I'll make it work. Cool. I'll take the little ball off of like the chain bit so that it has like the hook. And then I'm going to attach half of the gum to the hook and then half of the chain to like the stick end of the plunger. So then I can like throw it like a fish hook to like pull whatever it is out of the grate. Does that work, Sid?
So what part of it is hitting the grate?
The gum part with the hook on it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. For the folks at home, because it's been a mystery or two, would you like to read your MacGyver?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, move. That's the word. Your MacGyver move.
My MacGyver move. When you improvise in a situation using whatever is at hand, ask the other players and keeper to name 3 objects you find in the environment. So long as you can give a plausible explanation for how one or more of these 3 objects will help you with an action, you can have advantage on a single roll related to that action. So I guess I didn't need to use all of them, but I like using all of them because it makes more sense.
All right. We are officially in the night phase. So it is going to be the night move, and you are like almost fishing upwards for it.
Yeah, I'll like stand on the toilet and like.
Oh, okay, yeah. Vitality, because
Okay.
you're also balancing up there on the toilet.
Cool. Okay, and it's take the 2 highest ones, right?
Correct.
10.
Okay, well, that's good because we didn't do the what are you afraid will happen.
Oh yeah, sorry.
It's okay. You don't have to be afraid because you're gonna get it down. With the help of the phone, flashlight, camera situation in this pitch black bathroom that you're all in, Taya clambers up onto the toilet and it managed to fish hook this thing out of the vent. Yeah, and who picks it up?
I guess I'll pick it up and hand it to Violet.
Yeah.
You
guys
bring the
see...
light over?
Oh, good. Excellent. This is a paper grocery bag, still folded flat.
Oh.
On it, there's a sketch of the Ocean View grocery with a number of question marks all around, like a floor plan. Most are crossed out except for the ones in the front end, the seafood department, and the manager's office.
What is this?
That's strange.
It just seems like someone's hiding something.
Yeah. Why would you hide this?
It's like a treasure map.
Ooh.
I mean, didn't someone die here who like stole a bank or something? Stole from a bank?
Guys, the mystery doesn't matter anymore. We've got to find the loot.
Yeah, there was.
As you say that, you all hear the sound of a lot of glass breaking from the store.
Oh my god! I don't even want to know what's happening out there. Oh my gosh! I have this, and then I'll take out the timer. And I didn't want to show it to you guys until we were alone because people are nosy. But
Yeah, not us though.
No. We're citizens.
We're so mindful. No, but how much is left on the timer?
Yeah.
I would say we're at 35 minutes left.
Okay. When I got it, it said 50, but now it's down to 35. So I don't know what this could mean, but I think something's happening in 35 minutes. I mean, a lot has already happened, but
yeah, that's definitely creepy.
You hear the bullhorn muffled. Everybody clear out with your favorite from several layers, and you can't quite make out what is being said in sirens.
Well, before we go out there into the general public, because everyone's so nosy, I also found this. This is what I tumbled for, and I pull out the umbrella.
Yeah, intricate umbrella. And Taya, I remember when you picked it up, you picked it up in such the right way that you could feel where there's some sort of secret compartment.
Yeah, I'm gonna open it.
How do you know how to open it?
Well, okay, just kidding. I'm gonna try to open it. I'm just gonna
Roll me the night move
Oh gosh.
with reason to figure it out.
Okay.
What are you afraid of will happen?
It's fine. I forgot to say it again, but also it's okay because I got a 12.
But what were you afraid of?
I was afraid that it was a bomb or it was poisoned again, something that would hurt me or my friends.
Well, you got a 12, which is very good.
Thank you.
Gain an extra benefit or advantage. I think your extra benefit or advantage is that you will be able to, kind of reassemble it and be able to put other things in there if you so choose. It's a very thin compartment, and there's something rolled up about yay long or so.
Ooh.
In there. It's thick cardstock, almost kind of glossy on the finish. You pull it out. Do you unroll it?
Yeah.
Cool. Let's get that flashlight on there as you all peer at a card from a deck of cards. It's number 4. And it says Jason Fairbanks.
Guys, I don't like this.
No.
No, this is just like the deck.
I mean, Henry was the one in here. Like, is he the one? Like, but he wasn't at the other place. This is weird.
Whose umbrella was this?
I don't know. I just found it in the back.
That's
I really needed to get it. I don't know. It was weird.
What do you mean?
I just felt like I needed to grab it.
oh.
There's a pound on the door.
That hurt.
Very accurate, though. As you hear a voice. This is Officer Robin. I need everyone out of this building. I'm here to escort you out. Officer Robin.
I sit back down into the rolly chair and put the peas up
Turn
against
off
my back.
the flashlight and then just kind of like.
Are you sure you're not the murderer? We're just little old ladies trying not to get murdered.
Yeah. I can assure you, I don't know how you're going to believe. Here's my kind of like under the floorboard. I don't know if you have anything you can use to see, but a little like the edge of a badge, as much as it can get through because it's curved underneath the door.
Okay.
I'm going to need you all to open up so I can escort you out. This is an active crime scene.
More crimes are being committed?
We heard a gunshot, and so we just like hauled up in here.
Yeah.
Well, we can explain everything. I just need you all to, again, unlock the door, or I'm going to have to open the door.
Oh,
Which
okay.
It's okay. We just step back. My friend's in a chair and I need to scooter.
Scooter.
Okay. You see like the light cascading back and forth as someone's clearly like has a flashlight.
Cool.
You guys open the door?
Yeah.
Cool. Backlit by her own flashlight as you guys push the bathroom door open is Officer JJ Robin, who is known in Brindlewood Bay for being the kickboxing champ of Brindlewood County 6 years in a row. Only a recent addition to any sort of task force here, but is here. You can hear some like general commotion as everyone is being led outside and EMS is coming in. She goes, all right, I'm going to need you all to follow me exactly. I'll escort you out.
Okay.
Did somebody else get hurt?
Let's leave first.
Oh gosh.
As she escorts you out, You guys pass what looks like CSI bagging and tagging Jason Fairbanks' body. Some emergency lights are on, and there's a lot of light flooding in from the cop car parked in front of the building, parked kind of in the building. The big glass was them coming into the building to break it since the door has been locked. Lots of car light flooding in. And then you see what looks like EMS has pulled up, and someone is on one of those like stretchers getting loaded.
Oh no.
Officer Robin walks you all the way to the front entrance, and then the door is still shut, but we've cleared a little bit of this glass. If you guys wouldn't mind just stepping over this ledge, I can offer you a hand.
I like lean up and I grab Violet's shoulder and like pull myself up.
Yeah, Violet like, you know, puts an arm around her waist, like, okay, we'll get you over the lip. It'll be okay.
I'm hamming it up, guy.
Trying to get a good look at whoever's like in the gurney thing. See if she can like make out a silhouette or catch a hint of a shoe.
Yeah. You're a little far away. You're going to have to kind of scuttle on through quickly to see. Yeah, I'll let you see. Marina, maybe you go through first, and like Violet's helping Taya through. And as Officer Robin is getting you all situated, it might be less of like what you can see and more of what you can put together, because everyone's been corralled into the same area, the handicap parking spot here, next to the beer truck, where you see Isaac is there, Scarlet is there, Daisy is there, Harry is there, Mr. McGee is there, and Courtney is there. And the only person whom you've all seen who is on that gurney right now is Stripes.
No. I think her heart just kind of like, oh. And then go back to the Mavens.
Oh, but we have to his box for his kid.
Why would someone shoot Stripes? Why him?
Yeah.
No.
Like, he didn't do anything to anybody. Like,
You guys hear JJ's walkie-talkie go off, as it sounds like Dalrymple and Officer Brett are on their way, but Robin was the first and closest responder. And as she sort of settles that, she turns to you and the group of people behind, a hand on the gun at her side, as sort of the EMS guys and the fire truck people who have now come up are kind of circling the group of, I don't know what has happened here, but I do know lives were harmed. And each of you will be giving a statement before you are allowed to leave. Do I make myself clear? She looks to the entire group, not just you three, but to everyone standing there. And there's just some murmurs and nods. Great. We'll start with you. And she singles out Mr. McGee. And they go over to the front register. So they step back into the store. And she starts taking statement from him, leaving you with the three of you with everyone else on the outside.
what happened? She was just like generally. Like,
Harry goes, my ears are still fucking ringing. Which one of you yahoos thought it was okay to bring a gun into a grocery store? I'm gonna sit. And he just sort of flops back into the gravel or on like the parking beam right there. God. Well, now there's a good amount of light at least. He faces himself away from the cop car. And Scarlet chimes in. I mean, I don't know. The lights went off, which they're on a timer, so that part makes sense. After the store gets locked, it's so much time, and then the lights go off because we're all supposed to be out, right? But then the gunshot and then the yell. I don't know.
Was anyone near him or around him whenever this happened?
You hear just kind of a general murmurs of like, well, where even was he?
I mean, I know he kept on shopping, just looking for the card for his kids.
yeah. I think, didn't he say he was gonna go get some Gatorade?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. She like
Is that-
looks at Harry suspiciously.
What?
I mean, did you see him?
Yeah.
No, I cracked open a beer, and then that one yelled at me, and he points over at Daisy, and took it out of my hand. And so then I went sometimes watching the lobsters in the seafood tank. Really calms me down. So I was heading that way. I didn't even see him.
Well, Daisy, did you see him if you were by the Gatorade or by the
Yeah.
drinks?
I went. First of all, you picked the worst beer. Second of all, no, because I went to go pour it down the employee sink to get and then wash my hands, but you all were in the bathroom, so I was like, I hope we use the employee bathroom, even though it's trashed. Wasn't around.
Why was the employee bathroom trashed?
You hear Scarlet speak up, because Isaac never cleans it when he closes. And Isaac goes, I'm not working. I don't have to clean the bathroom. Mr. McGee said I didn't have to work. That's not my fault.
Why is it trashed? Does it get trashed every shift? Or just like normal use and wear and tear?
Isaac sort of shoots daggers at Daisy and Scarlet, and then he looks across to Mr. McGee. We have some folks who think it's really fun to create extra work just because they don't like someone. Couldn't be me. And he just looks between the three of them. Anyway, I wasn't anywhere near it. I almost got hit by the car.
Oh.
He proudly shows off like one tiny nick. It's a wonder I'm even still here.
Is that hit by the cart?
Huh?
Do you say hit by the cart?
No, the car. And he points to the police car that's through the front glass of the grocery store.
Oh.
Well, did anyone see anything or hear anything other
Yeah.
I think it's Daisy goes, no, not Daisy, Courtney. Well, where were you guys? You guys stay in the bathroom the whole time?
Yeah, we stayed in the bathroom and we kind of locked ourselves in there when we heard the gunshot. The lights went out.
Yeah.
We couldn't move.
I mean, it's probably about this point where a familiar car rolls up. The rental of Danny Walsh pulls into the lot.
We're gonna get like weirdly excited, be like, I slid over that.
Yeah. You did so good.
That was really great.
Looked beautiful.
Have a great future.
And you hear the door open, door shut, the sound of footsteps in gravel. As a tired Danny Walsh walks up, kind of sees everyone, and then she sees the three of you. Oh, great.
Hiya. How was your class or club of abstinence of everything?
Oh yeah.
It was odd.
As expected.
Yeah. And what
your
do I
life
owe the
change?
pleasure of the three of you here on what sounded like on the scanner a potential double murder? Please tell me you all had nothing to do with this, please.
We haven't had anything to do with anything. We were trying to get margaritas.
My car bills say otherwise. But
That's a whole different thing, though. That's
a whole separate thing. Hey, you're an investigative reporter, right? You can find things.
I pride myself on finding the truth in every scenario. Yeah.
No. Like, not the. Well, I mean, I guess this is truth, not a lie, but like information. Anyway, can you find Stripes? He's got a kid in college. Can you find their address?
You want me to find a private citizen's address?
Look, it's a long story, but like he and Violet like starts tearing up at this point. He was just here trying to get stuff to put together a box for his sick kid who's in college, and apparently I don't know what happened. We were in the bathroom. Apparently he got shot in the process, and I think his kid should still get a package. Because they should know that they were loved. Are loved.
Good news is she kind of looks over. At least he's in EMS. It looks like someone's sitting up over there. But yeah, let me see what I can do.
Okay.
She pulls out her phone. She is doing this without a role at this moment.
Okay.
Future requests will be a role. This is a kindness to you all.
This is a kindness to Stripe's kid.
She starts looking. You guys hear Harry go like, "Oh, who are you?" And he kind of like leans back to regard all of Danny. And then you see Scarlet just like kick him a little bit. You're insufferable. Well, that's not what you called me last night. And he just sort of like douche bros it up. Scarlet goes, "Oh my god,
I hate this guy." And so does that dog.
Mr. McGee comes walking back over, and Danny takes her shot to Officer Robin. If you could have a moment, and Officer goes, "Nope, I have clearly enough on my plate, and I don't need to be talking to some fancy pants wannabe reporter who left town and then came crawling back." Danny goes, "Okay, I can see you're still sorting things out." Yeah. She steps back, and Officer Robin looks at the group. And I think she's gonna pull one of you. Does anyone volunteer? Or do I get to pick someone? Great. She looks at you, Marina.
Okay. I'm kind of like,
You mind giving a statement?
Of course, happy to help.
Wonderful. Follow me.
Just kind of like looks back, like, oh no, okay.
She'll pull you away. I think we're going to stay with this group for a moment. Taya and Violet, Marina is being pulled to give a statement. What are you two doing? You've got Danny here. You know from Danny's comment, kind of looking over the group as probably the tallest person here, maybe besides Daisy, that Stripes is at least maybe sitting up, and instead of speeding out, they're like getting some care here. Unsure. And the rest of your suspect pool, Mr. McGee, Isaac, Scarlett, Courtney, Daisy, Harry, are all out here as well.
Taya's gonna I'm gonna lean back against Violet and then try to whisper, like, so what are we gonna do now? Should we just wait here?
I don't know. Somebody's got to know something, you know?
But I don't want to ask any more questions. I look too suspicious.
Yeah. I don't know. Who do you think is the most suspicious?
I mean, I don't like Harry, but that
God.
doesn't mean he's suspicious.
I mean, he's definitely suspicious.
True. Probably one of the employees, maybe?
Maybe.
They've got access to both locations that have the question mark on it.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Who do you think's most likely to talk to me? Like Isaac, not a fan of
Yeah.
us at this
Maybe
point.
Scarlet.
Maybe Scarlet. Maybe we can sympathize. Ooh, you know what? No, I'm not gonna do that. Should I try to bond by talking about bad driving?
I mean, I could talk about tickets with her if you want. I don't know how much she likes me, but we both have the same sort of record, I guess.
Yeah, maybe that would work.
Yeah.
Let's
Okay.
maybe let's try that and see if we can, get you guys bonding. I can ask some questions. If I ask the questions, then you're not being suspicious. You're just like, hey, I just did some light crime in the past.
Sure. Okay, we
Okay.
got this.
Yeah, we can do this.
Yeah, hold
Okay.
her hand out for like a fist bump.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I think Violet accidentally does it sideways. Like she's not quite sure how to do it right, but she's trying.
T-bone. I like it. Cool.
I'm gonna ask real quick. Who has the timer?
Marina.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. So the two of you pull Scarlet.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Hey, Scarlett, do you want to talk to somebody who's not him? And she just points it.
I mean, every day of my life.
Yeah.
No, I can't get you water.
No, I don't need water anymore. I mean, I feel like the situation's a lot worse now, so and any sort of tea won't do anything,
Yeah.
Well, what do you two want?
I mean, I'm just wondering how you feel with like Danny being here and, I mean, you have like a public record, right?
The reporter?
Yeah.
I'm not scared of no reporter.
Have you been in jail? Just wondering.
What do you want to do, Officer Robin's job?
No, I'm just saying I've been to jail a couple times before for minor things, like speeding, hitting things with my motorcycle.
We've gotten really good at fixing it.
Yeah.
Like you can't even tell.
I don't understand what's going on. You came up to just tell me that you speed.
I mean, I was just
Everyone
asking.
speeds.
Yeah, I know, and I get a bad rap for it. People think I'm like the worst person ever.
I mean, those are bad people, but still, point is valid.
Okay, forget it. I was just trying to make some light conversation. Sorry, while we waited.
We thought
About
you could-
police records in front of a police officer during a crime scene.
I mean, they're old. I haven't committed a big crime in years.
Mr. McGee sort of shoots you a look from across the parking spot. So what? Everyone speeds. Everyone gets tickets. I don't appreciate if you don't say it that loudly in front of the cops. So
I mean,
what?
They can't hurt me now. I haven't done it.
Oh, I'm not worried about you.
You're worried about yourself?
I mean, I've got a lot of tickets. I've been to court for all of them, though. I'm trying to pay them off.
Yeah.
I'm not the only person who is in pounds and miles of debt.
Yeah, I get it. I've been in the same boat. My family's been in the same boat. My father was kind of an alcoholic, just like Harry over there, and he kind of drained a bunch of our money. We didn't have a lot.
You think Harry did it?
I don't know, but I'm not insinuating anything. I'm just saying I know how you're feeling, and if you need any help, I can give you money. I'm not gonna pay you though. I'm just
No, I'm gonna earn it.
Yeah.
I'm not taking free money.
Why?
I mean, $60 to get water is kind of free money.
No, I would have earned it. It would have been the best, almost hot water you would have gotten. But it's just, I'm not taking any handouts, you know? I'm not like Courtney, who's got 5 maxed out credit cards and is trying to get them all forgiven. And I'm not like Mr. McGee, who will sell everyone out of their own jobs just to cover some debts. And she says that loud enough for him to hear. And I'm not like Harry, who blows every penny he ever earns on being the worst.
He pays for that? I just figured it was free.
No, because it'd be smart if it was free. No.
Valid point.
I get it. I was the same way as a kid. I think I still am, but let's not talk about that.
Oh,
Yeah,
so it's
but,
cool for you to ask me a ton of questions, but as soon as one thing comes out about you,
Well, okay, what do you want to know?
why'd you mess with the body?
I was just curious. I wanted to help, you know.
I mean, we are in like we read murder books for fun, like murder mysteries. So, like, you know.
That's like, I mean, Jackson's fully dead. You're like dead. Like he's not delivering any more beer.
Yeah, but if we could find something to help out with the
Yeah.
situation, then we'll do it.
Like, yeah, because like, I mean, Officer Robin seems like okay, but like, have you met Dalrymple? Not the most competent person that ever like.
Just driving into the parking lot as you're
Yeah,
narrating about him.
exactly. See, like everybody else is here; they're already doing all the work, and he finally rocks up.
He gets out and he's clearly in like plain clothes.
Violet waves cheerily.
God damn it. No, I just think it's, if someone is dead and they look like they didn't peacefully die, messing with a body is like a real crime.
I was just trying to get a better look, honestly. But, you know, things don't always go to plan. I don't have.
There's what courts do. It sounds like you know as well as I do. Courts don't care about what you were trying to do. I was trying to parallel park when I hit those cars and those parking meters and that one hot dog cart. But the truth of the matter is that I hit them, even though I was trying to do something else. You were trying to get a better look, but you messed with a dead body. That's pretty crazy.
You still took the chance to parallel park, to hopefully park, you know? If I can find something that could help this situation, I'll do it. And I'll take the consequences.
Well, parallel parking isn't illegal to try to do.
You know, I was just jumping on your.
I mean, when you hit
parallel
things, it is kind of illegal. Like,
Yeah,
you know.
the thing I did, which was hit things because I'm bad at it, that's illegal. But the act of, I'm getting lost in there. Doesn't matter. You two seem fine. Appreciate maybe not talking about crimes next to all the cops.
Well, what about other people's sketchy things? You mentioned some debts. Not yours, Mr. McGee.
Costs a lot to live here. If you didn't grow up here and inherit something or have a pension plan or a retirement, she kind of looks between the two of you. Cost has gone up. But yeah, give me the meddling move with presence. See if you can get something out of her.
Oh, that's gonna be a 12 total.
Oh my goodness.
Nice.
Yes.
No. You're asking her about basically for her to give you dirt on other people, right?
Yeah, pretty much. Like, because something's going on, something's sketchy. Maybe she's got some info on motive for other people. Like,
silly Violet, everyone's got motive.
Yeah.
Let's see. Well, a 12 on a meddling move is also either going to give you a void clue or learn more about the dark conspiracy. So, I think I'm going to let you make that choice. Would you rather? Well, as we're asking Scarlet about any dirt, and we've elected to go with some Bay lore as a little added treat, just a little, just a tweet. Scarlet, well, I mean, been working here for a while. I mean, who do you want to know stuff about?
I mean, what's like the best dirt you got?
I mean, there's the stuff kind of everyone knows. Courtney's got a shit ton of credit cards and she keeps getting denied for other ones. Isaac lost his scholarship before he could even go to college.
Oh.
Daisy is trying to pass that really expensive test. That's not really, I mean, I bet she will once she gets enough money to pay for it. Mr. McGee sold this place, which I knew because I saw the papers on his desk when I went to go ask him about something, but I guess now he's told everyone, so cat's out of the bag. But I guess he's moving to Florida. That's not really juicy though. I mean, I guess besides you three, all old people move to Florida. And let's see. Oh. Well, here's the thing. That one, and she'll point to a suspect that I'm going to let you all decide later. I guess the juiciest thing that I know, she kind of leans in, is that they've got a relative in prison for something, I guess, real bad. You know how you have to format your letter a very specific way when you're sending it to a prison? Caught them writing one on their break, and then I went home and Googled because it looked weird. Prison letter. Yeah.
Did you find out what they did?
Oh, no, I didn't. Listen, I got enough things going on for me. I don't need to make anyone with relatives in prison upset, so I didn't pry. I think it's at that point Danny sort of comes back. So it's kind of hard to find any sort of record about someone you just have a nickname. But I'm nothing if not good at my job. So I cross-referenced the white pages, the yellow pages, the school board. Yes, they have a kid, and yes, their kid went to college, but I can't see anywhere where they're still enrolled or a current student. And the college was Brindlewood Bay Community College. That's like, 2 miles from here? Hope that helps.
That's weird. I mean, maybe I just misunderstood. You know, I'm old, I forget things. Huh. But thanks for trying. And I mean, finding. You found it.
Maybe we can do tip for tip. A little info for info like before. Flips her notebook to a new page.
I mean, we can try.
What happened here?
I mean, like if I'm being honest,
I'd prefer that.
Don't entirely know.
But
like, I guess the found the delivery guy dead. And
Right.
then, like, there was a gunshot, and, like, we were in the bathroom hiding because, you know, these bones are a little frail. But, yeah, I. eh, Yeah, I wish we knew more. It's real weird.
I think Courtney butts her way in. You're leaving out like so much stuff. There was the timer and the umbrella, and then you did a dive, and then the drunk guy in the bathroom.
Oh, God.
And he goes, I'm right here. I'm right here. Whenever you want to talk to me, babe.
You don't want to talk to him. He's terrible.
He seems it. Well, seems like a lot has happened. She kind of looks between you and Courtney and then to Taya. Anything else you think I should know?
I mean, I think that we summed it up.
Yeah. They're selling the store. I don't know if you already know that yet, but Mr. McGee. So if you need late night margarita supplies, you'll have to go somewhere else for now.
No, that's not my drink of choice, so I think I'll be okay.
Okay. What is your drink of choice?
Appreciate it, though. Whiskey.
Okay.
And as she says that, the thumping boots get louder as Sheriff Dalrymple in his regular pants and a regular shirt and a regular little old vest come up. His hair is a little messier. Seems like maybe he threw these things on. Quintessential thumbs through belt loops. All right. Well, why is it every time I have to roll up on the scene of someone who's dead, the three of you are here? The two of you. And he kind of, oh, no, three. And he sees Marina over with Officer Robin.
Well, we are close to death, so maybe death came for us and just missed a little.
Sometimes that seems to be the case. You all sure are lucky.
I mean, some might say it's bad luck to, keep being places where bad things happen.
Also, it can't be every time, is it?
Yeah, like there's got to be more.
Oh, tonight. And then I saw you all a few weeks ago at the benefit where Ace Rogers died. But then I saw you all at the community center, and I wish I hadn't. But that was just personally.
I mean, we kind of wish so too, but we can't really change things like that now.
Yeah, that was a rough night. The community center, there was a lot of things. They should have never double booked it like that. And then, the cliff.
And all those times, was it ever us?
Not proven yet.
So you're saying you're bad at your job?
That's what I'm hearing.
Because if you didn't catch the right people...
Are you admitting? And he pulls out his notebook. You're saying we didn't get the right people and that it should have been you?
No, we're asking you because you're the one accusing people of murder over here.
Yeah.
I didn't accuse anyone. I just said you all were lucky.
You said we're always there when there's a murder.
There was a clear implication.
Yeah, maybe we should be questioning you.
Yeah.
I don't see an implication between saying you're at a place and saying you did the deed. But y'all are saying I'm not catching the right people.
That's what you were implying.
You were implying that.
Yeah.
I can't see where that's the case.
For being a sheriff for as long as you have really got to learn how to talk to people. Now, I will say I am going to choose Officer Robin to take my statement because you seem like you're looking to point the finger at the first people you come across who were at places that you, may I remind you, found the killer. So, implications.
For people who are at every murder scene that have happened, you all need to learn when it's smart to shut up. And he walks away.
I think Violet's just going to yell, "We just wanted margaritas! That's not a crime!" It's a crime.
Harry goes, "Dude, stop fucking yelling! That should be a crime! My ears are ringing!"
The crime, she looks at him and is just like, the crime is that we don't have margaritas now. And the murder. That was a crime too.
Danny goes, "I think the crime is the deceased Mr. Fairbanks and then the attempt on Stripes' life."
Yeah. How's he doing? Violet's going to look over and see if he's still kind of sitting up or if they've like driven off or anything.
They've driven off.
Okay.
You guys missed your window.
Okay.
And I think in all seeing the ambulance, not in an emergency way, but just drive off, our scene will cut to Marina and Officer Robin. Marina. Officer Robin has led you inside and has offered you the cashier stool while they stand on the other side, the checkout side of the aisle to take your statement.
All right. While they're leading me, can I check the timer?
Yeah. So the last time you all checked it was in the bathroom, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's at 35. I think this whole ordeal has dropped it to 25, as it's been at least 10 minutes yeah. Ooh. I do think, let me roll this back a little bit. I think you're going to have to roll to try to make sure no one else sees you check this thing.
Okay.
It's going to be a night move with composure to do it discreetly here.
Okay. Composure.
What are you afraid of will happen if you don't do this discreetly?
If I don't do it discreetly, I think the worst thing that can happen is that the officer will think it's like a bomb of some sort, or something, or that it's something dangerous.
Yeah.
Maybe I get tackled.
That seems pretty bad. I think it could be worse. I think the officer seeing it is one thing. I think if whoever is its owner sees you checking it, that would really put a target on whether you survive this night.
Oof. Okay. They get to me dice. Okay, good. 5. That's 9. Yes. Plus composure 110.
Excellent. Narrate to us how you check this.
I think as we're walking, just I kind of feel the weight of it in my pocket and just the nerves of everything. I feel like time is slowing down and speeding up, and I don't know what time, so I just quickly take it out of big old pocket and look at it, and then just quickly shove it back in.
Yeah, you see it crest from 25 into 24.
Okay. And I look back at the other Mavens and just kind of want to get back to them to be with them whenever the time elapses.
Yeah, I'd say it's probably going to be 5 minutes of that timer for your statement. As Officer Robin says, all right, you're free to stand or have a seat or anything. Statements are voluntary. You do not have to say anything. You could just say no comment and leave. Though you understand it would be much more helpful to our investigation if you could share any information you have about this evening.
Okay, yeah. Happy and willing.
First, I'm going to have you share your first and last name and your age.
Yes. First name Marina. Last name hyphen or two separate names, Montenegro O'Hara.
Is there an apostrophe with the O and then the hair? Okay. A hyphen and an apostrophe. Okay, continue.
Paperwork sucks.
I bet. Yeah, my legal first name is JJ, like J.J. So I get it.
And what was the other one? Birthday?
Just age is fine.
Age 68.
You say 60?
68.
68. I thought I heard 16 and I was like, all right. 68. Got it. Thank you. All right. Well, can you just walk me through your events of the evening? Everything from your perspective.
Well, I mean, me and the two others came, and we were just shopping for margaritas, and we were, we divided and conquered, went with crazy straws, margarita mix, and I forgot what the third thing was. It's been a lot going on, but as that was happening, Taya, our good friend over here, just yelled that something was happening, and she had found, the young gentleman in the freezer quite deceased.
Okay. Yeah, she takes all of the information that you give. Do you tell her, is there anything you omit about your evening in speaking to her?
I think just the stuff that we found.
Okay, so all the clues.
All the clues.
Got it. All right. Well, that seems okay. All right. We may have follow-up questions for you down at the precinct later, probably tomorrow morning, depending on how the rest of this evening goes. I can't see any reason why I would need to keep you here tonight. It looks like maybe you all travel together. So once I get the rest of their statements, provided everything checks out, you all will be free to go.
Okay. I think she just kind of sits there, and I mean, I'm getting the vibe that she's so nice.
You guys canonically hate nice people.
That she's so nice. And contemplating showing her the timer.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
It's up to you.
I think she's kind of like it'll still like count as a clue and everything. And okay. And I think at this point she's just really worried that it's something very dangerous and wants to protect her friends, and also, I mean, someone just got shot. Someone like what she believes is a good person just got shot. So I think she's feeling like a little protective. And she's hoping this is a good person.
Okay.
Okay.
Before you pull it out, two things. One, this is the first time anyone's really spent any concentrated time back in the front end. Mm-hmm. So I do have a little question for you. Upon revisiting the front end, besides all of the broken glass from the car slamming into the front so Officer Robin could get in, what has been altered up here since you arrived?
The front end. What was this? What was this part again?
This is like where the original doors are. You guys passed like all the cashier areas, right before like you got into the aisle. So you can decide whatever was there and then decide how it's different if you'd like.
I'm gonna say maybe like all of the cash registers are open.
Ooh, yeah. I would agree, except for the one that you're at, which I think when Mr. McGee was there, like they closed it.
Okay.
And then secondly, because I believe you've got, let me pull it up and move to the right tab here. Where's my Maven tab? You've marked a shadow in the garden.
Uh-huh.
what dark entities subtly reveal themselves to you up here as you get ready to pull this timer out?
I think that maybe in like the background she'll see like the silhouette or like a flash of the what is it, the not the jackal,
The jester.
the jester, just like a jester, like the shadow of a jester hat, or
Yeah, I think like the light reflects oddly in on a like some sort of poster on the wall. Instead of seeing it as a poster, you see it as like a real figure, and then you sort of blink it away, and it's like a circus advert instead. And you guys found that card earlier.
yeah, I think that's top of mind too.
So this timer, how do you, if you're still planning on it, how do you present it to Officer Robin?
I think it might be because I think she's like running it over in her head, like shouldn't I? And like in the moment that she's getting ready to escort her out or back, she'll be like, I think there's also one more thing, and then
Okay.
we'll kind of like huddle her into like a secret thing so maybe nobody else sees. I also found this in the back room. I don't know what it is, and I don't know if I want anyone else to see it in case it's dangerous. And I'm a little frightened of what it is, but it's ticking.
Holds it up. It's one of those electronic baking kitchen timers. It just looks like a baking timer. Where'd you say you found it?
Like in the back room.
Well, okay. It could be plenty of things. It could be maybe someone set their break time, and maybe they're timing something. No, it's counting down, so it couldn't be timing something. Maybe it's for a reminder. But this would be evidence, so I do need to turn it over to CSI.
Okay.
Okay.
Just I guess note the time, and I mean if anything happens in that time, I guess we
You know what I'll do? And she pulls out her phone and she sets a timer that matches
Okay.
and has it start counting down. Okay, I will take this to CSI. Thank you. I appreciate you not omitting anything and helping us do our jobs and find out really what happened here. I'll walk you back now.
Okay, and then she kind of walks slowly and like nervous and like hoping that she did the right thing. And she's just so worried for her friends.
Yeah. Marina, you're walking through this area. I think for a moment, because you're walking next to Officer Robin, you get just the briefest of flash. Whether you consider it to be a reward of doing the right thing or a consequence for your action, for a moment you are in another space. There's a opening soon banner across the top. The glass is fixed. It's a bright day. But instead of walking with our hands in front of you like this, all nervous, the form you are in is walking with your hands behind your back, handcuffed. As a different cop, actually, it's Sheriff Dalrymple, walks the figure you are inhabiting out the front doors. And as soon as you step through like the glass wall shatter that Officer Robin has made to get in, instead it sort of flickers and fades, and it's you again with your hands in front of you just being escorted out.
I'm just like full body chills.
Oh. Yeah, that sounds like maybe there's a condition attached to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did some big scary things. What would you like to call this one?
I think maybe like time switching or like something switching. Like scene switching.
Yeah, or like altered or
Body swap.
glitch. Or,
Freaky
yeah. Body swap. Yeah, because your dream was kind of like that too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You get walked back out here. Officer Robin, before grabbing anyone else, walks that timer right over to the CSI guys who are in the freezer section, doing stuff around there. And the sheriff talks to Danny for a bit because he absolutely doesn't want to talk to any of you. And then he talks to Officer Robin when she walks back. And she looks like she's heading towards the group, but Dalrymple intercepts her. And you see her hand her gun over in her vest, and he squeezes into that vest and sends her home. She kind of good luck, and I'm sure I'll be seeing several of you for further statements at the precinct in the morning. But I think Brett's coming in too. Have a good night. And she sort of grimaces. She pointedly doesn't make any eye contact with Danny. And then she gets in her car that's halfway in the building and slowly reverses it out. And you hear all of this glass crunching as she is either her shift ended or she's effectively been sent home. It's unclear. But she's passing another car. So she's pulling out, another car's coming in. But it's not a police car. It's not a sheriff car. It's not Officer Brett. It is a sleek convertible pulling in. And you guys hear Mr. McGee go, oh, not the owner.
I'd like to slide over that one.
Danny kind of looks over. Harry goes, yeah, me too.
Oh God.
Oh gosh.
God, nobody asked you.
Doesn't matter. And as the three of you are reunited and Officer Robin is sent home, the car that pulls in to the front spot right next to Taya's bike, right next to this beer truck, and all of you standing in the handicap spot. Puts it in park. A healed foot gets out. A sensible heel. Mariah arrives.
God.
It's almost, I think that Mariah showing up, Robin going home. I think this might be our endpoint for tonight.
Dang
Oh.
We'll see if we can wrap it up within our next one. Lots of moving pieces, and yet always ending up being around people. For the three of you, things have gone from hard to tragic, and now very sticky.
Oh man.
All your friends are here.
Oh man.
Well,
This is
Not the murderer.
Not the consequences of our actions.
That's right. We're all the murderer.
Well, thank you all for playing. Thank everyone who's watching this for watching. We're gonna see if they can solve this thing. If you all can solve this thing while the sheriff is there, while your good friend Mariah Prescott is there, the only competent cop was sent home, and of course all of the suspects who kind of suspect you all as well. And of course this timer ever ticking down, what it leads to. Next time on As It Is Below.
Nah.
Man.
And it's below with you.
Yeah.
As it is below,
And
is
below
with you. Is below with you. Wow. We really nailed it.
Yeah, we're getting really good.
We're getting so good. Wait till we're at the end. It's gonna be in perfect unison with our eyes wide, seeing another reality.
Yeah.
Wow.